Hello and welcome to Rivington Farm Trip, where we are here for the second inaugural speed dating sessions.
Last year we interviewed 10 breweries, so we thought we'd go one better this year, Chris, and interview 11.
Oh yes, we've been talking with breweries from all over the world, and we've even got them doing a bit of beer mat flipping courtesy of our sponsors at Mosaic Ballprint. But Paul, which brewery are we talking to today?
Today's brewery is...
Chain House.
Okay, so Ryan, hey man, how's it going?
Hello, I'm very good, very good.
Thanks for joining us at Farm Trip. Is this your first time here, or have you been before?
No, I've been a lot, actually. Even before his farm trip, it was Tap Beneath the Trees. So
That's
I
right.
used to come to that.
You've got a long history with Rivington, though, haven't you?
Yeah, good friends with Ben. Did a first collab 7 or 8 years ago.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it was.
Is that how long you've been going?
Yeah, 8 years next month, Chain House.
Give us the potted history of Chain House.
So Chain House started homebrewing when I was 20 odd, so about 14 years ago. Got into it, making too much beer, couldn't drink it all, couldn't legally sell it, so I set up a business to sell my beer, making 30 litre batches of beer, selling to friends. And I got kegging, when key kegs came around, kegging up 20 litre batches, selling them to pubs. And yeah, I got a bit of a queue, so I bought a 500 litre brew kit and stuck it in my garage, like you do.
Just happened. Like
Yeah.
organic as it comes.
Organic, yeah. Had a full-time job the whole time, so just brewing at weekends, evenings. And then 3 years ago, I moved the brewery out of my garage into a new unit, and yeah, had opened a tap room. At this point, I've still got a full-time job as well, so I was working a full-time job, 40 hours a week.
What was your day job?
Working as an electrician,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
which is quite handy.
Well, you look like an electrician. So
Yeah,
I just said
does
that.
it? Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's chartered accountant.
I would trust you with my electrics. Yeah.
Excellent, cheers. Yeah, I was. Yeah,
He doesn't say that to everyone. So
appreciate it. Cheers. Yeah, so it was a full-time job, working in the brewery and then in the bar in the evenings and weekends. So it was as many hours I could possibly do.
where are you based now then?
Preston city centre.
Preston, and you got a tap room?
Tap room attached to it, yeah. It's like a small unit, brewery on show, keeping it nice and shiny.
Awesome.
I don't know Preston very well at all.
No, I think it's one of those towns which is like, those northern satellite towns that actually have really good beer scenes, even though...
Really good, actually. Yeah. We have a Preston Pub Fest every year, so there's about 12 venues that take part with great beer selections.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's worth a visit. Easy on the train. It's not far from Manchester either.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember when you started appearing on the shelves, because I used to have a tap room, and I remember Chain House just being there all of a sudden. And
Yeah.
my wife did the ordering, and you were on the shelves. I thought, who's
cool.
this? And then I put the two and two together. It was something maybe related to Rivington in some capacity.
Yes, that's right.
And then I
right.
went, okay, these are probably good. And I tried it and going, fuck yeah.
Oh, cheers. No, I appreciate that. Yeah, we've like I said, I've been friends with Ben for many moons. He had a smallish kit until he moved here. When he moved here, I helped do a bit of wiring and things like that. And he wasn't at full capacity when he moved in, so I came and brewed a couple of my beers on his kit,
Nice.
and he had the canning line, so I could can it up.
You did
Nice.
The word collaboration beers initially.
Evil
weren't
Dead.
they?
Evil
Yeah.
Dead, yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Evil Dead 1 was in my garage way back in 2021. So the first couple, I think, was just Chain House we did the sour, we did the dipper here, there wasn't a third one. And then it was all Chain House doing all three, and now we do Chain House is a dipper, and then sour and stout is alternate breweries.
And is that
Nice, yeah.
Is the dip or the big hoppy beers your forte? Would you say?
Yeah, say so. I like to dabble in some lagers, but tank time and things is difficult. But
You classic brewer, you.
yes,
Yeah.
I know.
So, as part of this speed dating session, we've asked you to bring along a beer with you.
Yep.
What have you bought us?
So this is 5.5% pale ale. Look across the sky. Idaho 7, Nelson, Rakow.
Right.
Yeah, sort of.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Raquel's flavour of the month at the moment. There's
Like a bit of
Raquel's
Raquel.
in sort of 90% of the beers.
Yeah. I think that the Rakow is the hop keef from Freestyle. Use a lot of New Zealand stuff.
Oh, okay,
Freestyle
yeah.
hops.
Yep.
Yeah, kind of keep it nice and easy. I brew a lot
Nice.
to appease the customers at the tap room, so I want something that's sort of fresh, easy drinking. People can drink pints of, not just have one and go, oh, I couldn't have too much more of that.
What's the strength on
5.5%. It's always got a bit of a drier finish to my beers as well, not too sweet and clean.
That's
cracking.
nice, yeah. I mean, it's funny actually because we had a little walk around the festival last night, and we're with one of the channel sponsors, Mark from the Hop Vault. And I mean, not to say that he's been a bit of a misery guts about it, but there's been a lot of beer where he's like, it's all just too much now. There's too many sweet beers, and he's got a point.
Yeah,
to be
so
fair.
that's me. Like you say, typical brew. I like my lagers. I like a bit more. I like the West Coasts as well. You know, the bit of bitterness. I'll try and bring that together in. It's not a traditional New England IPA, but it's sort of that middle ground, if you will.
That's got a real nice bitter bite to it. That it's got that kind of tangerine pith kind of thing going on, which I really like in my my hoppy beers nowadays. So that's cracking, mate.
Cheers, yeah.
No, that is really nice.
Yeah, like I say, it's we sell more through the tap room now than ever, so I want to keep that going.
Yeah, is it just you pretty much? Are you like a solo?
It's me on my own in the brewery. We've got 4 fermenters, so 2,000 litres a month. Maybe a bit more, depending on how quickly the turnaround is. And then 3 bar staff, so taproom manager Alicia and Sam and Millie.
Well, that's nice.
I give a shout out to my girlfriend. She does all our pump clips and helps when she can, but she's got a full-time job as well. So
yeah,
that's
she's
what
here
happens,
for
right?
This weekend as well for Chain.
Is
my
she?
girlfriend is.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We I mean, it's often a thing said on the channel. There is no money in beer. So everything is pretty much always supplemented by additional jobs, like real jobs.
Yeah.
There's a lot of leaning on friends and families, and
there's a lot. So my brother, as mentioned, he lives in New Zealand, and he's a photographer, so I'd steal a lot of his photos from pump clips and things like that. So yeah, a lot of nice backgrounds and stuff.
I'm not sure why you would need to do this, being a brewer and having contacts with hop suppliers, but do you ever get him to smuggle over hops?
I try. He came over recently. I got him to bring over some beers. I'm a big fan of Garage Project over there. So
nice, yeah.
Get some cans in his luggage, and I going over in February. I was over last February.
Yeah.
I went to see Freestyle Hops. They gave me a tour around.
Nice.
Just dropped them a message. They're like, yeah, come along. And then Dave Dunbar, the CEO, was there showing us around. I was like,
that's
awesome. A week before harvest as well, so it must have been mental time. And he just 3 hours of his time just dedicated to taking us around.
What are they like? Those sort of working hop farms down under? Are they it's impressive as they feel in my head? They look like.
Yeah, it's interesting. They're quite old actually. There's a lot of they're built early 1900s. So there's a lot of classic machinery in there.
Right.
But then the pelleting side of things, all brand new plant. It's state of the art.
Does it smell good?
Smells amazing. We're driving down the road for like an hour of hop fields, and windows down, you can smell it. It's just awesome. Yeah.
Could you identify which it was?
I'm
We're going through the Nelson.
I am terrible at this. It was insane. Taking us out to fields. There's some unreleased hops that only Garage Projects use because they're affiliated. I think they
awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, one of the things that we do on the channel, we do some hop profiles, and we like to look at ones that still aren't necessarily named yet.
Yeah.
You know, like your HBCs and your
I don't really have contracts myself, so I try and do the same. I buy in freshest stuff I can and use new. I don't have a core range. Every beer is new. I don't even have a sort of a base malt either. I just
mess around. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you ever think that? I mean, I suppose with the sort of volume that you're making, you're not too concerned about it. But do you ever think it's worth getting a core beer, like a core pale that you could ship to, pubs and local?
Yeah, I think that going forward, I think that's going to be my plan. I want to find some more storage space because I'm very limited in my unit. I've got a cold store. That's a tap room and storage for the brewery. But yeah, if I got another storage container, I'd love to. Try and get more beer out there. Really,
I reckon you should brew a beer with us because we don't know what we're doing. You do know what you're doing. What we can do is just supply ideas and
cynicism.
Excellent, sounds good. I mean, it's great because we're in the tap room as well, so the bar's there. You can help yourself to beer and dig a bit of malt or whatever you want.
We recently did for our third birthday. We did a birthday beer with Baron.
Oh,
so
cool,
we went down to Jack, and we kind of just got in the way.
Yeah,
the beer was made in spite of us rather than
it was just around us. It was just happening,
running around.
He did make us do some of the digging out. I mean,
that
I did not realise how much hassle that is.
It's a bit of work. Unfortunately, my scale, it's not too much. It's enough.
Yeah.
I mean, somewhere like Rivy, I've like mentioned the collabs. I do Evil Dead every year.
Yeah.
Come down, it's manual digging out the mash tun of, I don't know, 1,000 plus kilos of malt.
Keeps you honest though.
Oh, it's hard work.
I remember saying to him after we'd done a bit of the filming, like just documenting us digging out the mash tun and stuff, and wheelbarrowing out to this like farm machinery that he's got. I remember saying to him, like, do we have to get all of this out?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, and it's got to be like sparkling clean again before.
All today. He literally pushed you out the way and did it with about 10 minutes. Like made us like writing mugs. So it's hard.
It's nice going to breweries that have the automatic rakes, and you're like, oh, excellent. I don't really need to do much today, but yeah.
So you're kind of like the hands-on manual
I
aspect
do
of it, though,
up to a certain scale. When there's a lot, it's a bit much. But yeah, it's that's why I like it. I call my brewery a glorified homebrew kit because it's simple and effective, and not every beer comes out how I want it, but that's the aim of the game. I don't want it to be automated. It loses its magic,
artisanal craft nature of it, isn't it? And I think as soon as you lose that anyway, you're going into sort of big business territory. Everything has to be standardised, and it has to hit QA.
For sure,
across multiple different areas. So
I've always wanted to keep it small and organic.
We need the brewers to be able to still do that. I think just to keep everyone honest.
Do you do any cask stuff?
I've started to do some. I used to do bits and bats. I've got a little 70-litre pilot kit. Not that my kit's massive anyway, but I can do like one-off batches, and the cask goes straight into the tap room, which is great. We get people coming down.
Nice.
Who wants to drink a Chain House cask, which is lovely. Got a lot of tickers in Preston that a new cask coming out. Add it to the little book and stuff.
Oh, we know a lot of tickers.
So that's great, and
And your local camera branch coming in.
Absolutely. Keep them happy.
Are you in the Good Beer Guide?
I think so, actually. Yeah, I've not seen it, but I got a letter through saying we were going to be in it this year.
Good.
So I think we are. Yeah.
One of my favourite things I'd like to see is when you get a group of camera people come in to tell the bar staff that the beer they've just drank in your establishment isn't as good as the local beer. It's like, thanks.
Yeah, we get great. That this is so funny. We have customers coming in asking if we've got anything brewed locally. It's like, well, it's 10 meters away. That's not good enough for you. People think it's just on show. That kit, it's not in use. I do keep it nice and tidy and clean, so it does. It doesn't look like a used, heavily used brewery. It is.
So you can see the brewery.
It's all in one unit. It's
awesome.
Yeah, you
I'm
can
gonna
sit.
have to come up.
Watch,
yeah, man.
Yeah, it's cool. Cool.
So,
space.
just because we're approaching towards the tail end of the interview slot, a couple of questions.
Mm-hmm.
What's on the cards for Chain House in future? Like, what have you got any immediate plans, or are you kind of just solidifying where you're at now?
Yeah, I just want to keep going. It's it's still a tough industry. I've never really wanted to expand too big. I like to keep it, keep it local.
Right.
And
I think there's also that element of the reason why, for instance, yourself and Baron, Jack, what makes those breweries successful is the fact that they don't overreach, they don't try and grow too quickly, which a lot of breweries just have that growth, and then they just And then the other question, I suppose, is obviously you're no stranger to Farm Trip, but I mean, what does Farm Trip mean to you as a brewer, as a punter, as a friend of the brewery?
I mean, the location's fantastic. I'm only down the road. Yep. It's nice to bring people to the northwest, and we don't. I mean, the weather's not ideal this weekend, but it's not bad. It's really cool to see what Rivy have done and bringing people from abroad, from up and down this country, and still inviting local breweries, and keeping it I don't know. It's just a great community, really. I see it as a weekend. I get to meet all my mates in the industry, like Mark from Mackie Mackie's up, Glasshouse guys. We text every now and again, but it's a weekend we can all hang out, and
it's definitely got that vibe. We didn't camp here last year, but we camped this weekend. Yeah, and there's a vibe, isn't there? There's a community.
Yeah, and also the customers. There's a lot of regulars that yesterday they come to the tap room and still ordering Chain House beers. You can get that anytime. You've got all this other beer, but it's nice to see they've got that committed audience.
It's a trusted beer.
Yeah,
it's reliable.
It's lovely to see. And I don't work in the tap room, so I do enjoy working here, pouring beers, and you're getting that.
Yeah, I'm going to put myself forward tonight to work behind the bar a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done it in ages.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I love it.
I mean,
love
that'll
it.
be something to film.
Until somebody asked me for a gin and tonic, and then I was like, oh, didn't realise we were serving gin and tonics.
If you get Paul measures of gin and tonic, no one's leaving here. Walking.
Right. Final thing. This podcast, or the series that we're doing here at Rivington, is sponsored by Mosaic Board Print, who are our beer mat producers. And one of the things that we decided to do with them this year is we want to do a bit of beer mat flipping. We want to see who can flip the most, which of the breweries that we talk to.
Oh yeah.
So as you're the first one today, I mean,
Setting the bar.
do you want to volunteer a number?
So what we've done behind the scenes, Chris, you won't be privy to this, is we've broken down the beer mat piles into piles of 10. So you can go with multiples of 10.
Wow. Okay.
So how many stacks do you want to try?
Well, I'm first. Well, what have I got to lose? I'll go for 3.
You're going to go 3
I'll
stacks?
go with 3 stacks.
Obviously, if you do
30.
fail, you have to just
I'll
get taken
hang my
outside.
head, yeah.
and,
Yeah.
and-
Hang my head in
and you
shame.
get shot basically.
Yeah.
You have to go and stand at the ball paddock over there.
I'll go with 3 stacks. Let's go.
Do you want to try just warm up with a small stack?
Yeah, like I was saying-
and then we'll go all in.
Wait, are you left-handed or right-handed?
I don't know. I think I'll go with right.
How would you not know?
I'll right with my left hand, but I throw and do everything right-handed, so it's.
That's a humble brag right there.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
You're
Well,
very ambidextrous.
ambidextrous.
I mean, that's 10, so we can put 10 on the leaderboard at least.
10.
Yeah, so-
Right, you're going in on 30 then.
Oh, I might be pushing 30 there though. That was a lucky start.
I'm going to move my beer out the way.
Yeah.
Ah,
I
get
mean-
in the paddock.
You've
in the
got
paddock.
10 on the board.
10 on the
That's
board.
good.
Right,
Okay,
let's-
so you're
Yeah.
winning.
Let's go with 10.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I was pushing it with 30, I think.
Ryan, it's been great having you. Thanks for coming along.
Thanks,
and
dude.
Thanks for popping our cherry.
No, appreciate
You-
it. Honestly, thank
You are
for
the
invite.
first chat of the day, and it's still, it's just gone past lunch really.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we're
Thanks
warming
for
up.
having me.
Thanks for the beer.
Cheers, appreciate
Great
it.
man. Have a great festival.
Thank you, you guys too.
Catch you in a
Lovely to,
bit.
hang out.
The Rivington Farm Trip speed dating sessions are produced by Planet Beer TV, with filming and audio recording by Luke Bartlett, with a special thanks to Hal Cockcroft for supplying the drone footage. A huge thanks to the breweries for giving up their time to speak to us, Ben and the team at Rivington for having us, and Mosaic Board Print for sponsoring the series.